Hey, what is going on, guys? This is Games of It, and like I promised in my previous video, I would give you guys a high round bury video of PlayStation 3, so here it is. In this run I have reached round 60, it's not bad at all, it's just the third time I played this map on PS3, so that was kinda good, but I still expected to reach round 70 at least, which unfortunately did not happen. I was playing too long with taking that much breaks and that caused mistakes. But I will talk about my downs later on in this video. And yeah, as you can see, I have only 6 perks. Maybe you are wondering why I didn't got Mule Kick. Well, the reason why I didn't got Mule Kick is because in high rounds you really need the Petrifier. And if you have 3 weapons including the Petrifier and you will die, you will lose Mule Kick and 1 weapon. And the weapon you will lose will always be the Petrifier, so that's why I don't want Mule Kick. So I'm now going to tell you what strategy I'm using here in Buried. So round 1 to 25 I was just running across the whole map. I tried to make them all spawn first at the beginning where you see me right now, and regroup them so I could take them down all at once with the Reagan Mark II, and then just repeat the process which I just explained. But after round 25 this strategy was taking too long for me, and it was a risky strategy as well. I even died around 15 during this tactic, so I decided to change. It just isn't the right strategy to go with in higher rounds, so I decided to go on the roof where you see me right now in the video. And this is the place where I was killing zombies till around 60. This is in my opinion the best strategy to go with in buried zombies. There might well be people who thinks there's a better strategy to go with, but this strategy just works for me, and I'm sure it will work for many other players as well. So for this strategy there are a few things which you will need. The first thing you will need is of course the Paralyzer or the Backup Punch version, the Petrifier. You will need this weapon to fly with it and go up on the roof, and this is of course also the weapon you will be using all the time to slow down and kill the zombies. You will also need the Scavenger perk, and you need to be sure to not unlock the barrier behind you, because if you do so the zombies will be able to reach you at your back, and that's not what you want at all. You need to be sure that the zombies can only reach you from one spot, and that spot is in front of you. As you can see, they are all climbing up the roof on the same spot. So basically all you need to do is shoot for a short time with the Paralyzer or the Petrifier when a zombie jumps on the roof. And as you can see in this video, I'm doing this like every 3 seconds or every time when a zombie jumps on the roof. The reason why I always take a short break after shooting is because otherwise the weapon will be overheated too fast. So you need to be sure to shoot for a short while and then you take a small break to cool down your weapon. Just instantly shooting without any break will not help you at all, because the zombies will not go down faster by doing this, and it will cause your weapon to overheat too fast, which will force you to jump off the roof to cool down your weapon and then come back on the roof again, and that's pretty risky. But even when taking a short break to cool down your weapon, you still will overheat your weapon more than you cool it down, and that's why Scavenger is so important for this tactic. If you have Scavenger, some zombies will release a green cloud or whatever it's called like, and when you stand in this green cloud you will smell like an undead, and the zombies will not see you, so they leave you alone. So whenever you get one, make sure to use it, because it's very useful to cool down your weapon head. So yeah, that's also very important. But I have to say that even when using the green cloud you still can't stay on that roof forever, especially in higher rounds. I easily stayed till around 50 on the roof without jumping off, but after around 50 it was harder to stay there, because it took longer to slow down the zombies and kill them with the Petrifier, so I was needed to shoot longer with it, and that caused it to overheat too fast, so I needed to jump off several times, especially at around 85 to 60. So this weapon gets weaker to the zombies every next round, so if you jump off the roof it's important to regroup the zombies. First of all I tried to make them all spawn as many as possible at the place where I jumped off, then I took a run to the area outside the candy shop, and I just waited for the Petrifier to cool down. And when it was cooled down, I flied over the barrier back to the roof and doing my thing over and over again. When you actually jump off, that's the part when you're more likely to go down than when you stay on the roof, because you could easily get trapped there, but that is not why I went down actually. Before I go on with my final down, I would like to show you my second down, which was on the roof as well. I got insta kill, and I always throw grenades to get some extra grenade kills, and when I was doing that, one grenade rebounded, so I tried to throw it back very quickly and then it exploded in my hand. And that's how I got my second down. It was a very stupid way to go down, I have to say, but after that I got some of my perks back and I was ready to play again. So it wasn't that big deal, but still I felt very stupid when it happened, and yeah. And here comes my third down, which also caused my final down as well. And what happened here is, I don't know what exactly happened. I think I wasn't paying any attention at all. As you can see, my Petrifier was really needed to cool down. I should have jumped off the roof at that moment, but I stayed for some reason at the roof until I got overheated and I couldn't shoot anymore. And that's how they got trapped me. So yeah, this is also a very stupid way to go down as well, but still I had some monkeys, so getting Juggernaut back was very easy. So when I had Juggernaut back, I tried to fly up on the roof again, but I failed several times to fly up with the Petrifier, and that's how I got my final down as well. I felt really horrible that I had to end like this. And it didn't got any better when I was back at the menu. I just saw that I had reached almost 1,000,000 points. I just needed 42,000 points more to reach a million, but even after all this, it was still a pretty good run for just my third time trying it. It would be really awesome if I had reached 70 or higher, but you will see around 70 plus or maybe even 80 plus gameplays in my next video. I will try to use other tactics as well, and anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe to my channel for more, it really supports my channel, and I see you guys later.